Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, using tarot to help you do the inner work, heal yourself and create the life that you truly want to live. This is today's tarot. It's for all signs and it's for Thursday the 24th of July 2025. I hope you're doing well. Let's get some cards out and see what's in the energies today. Welcome everyone. If you're new, don't forget to click that subscribe button below. There we go. We've got a card out. Let's see what it is. The richness within. So this is about abundance. We have abundance within us. It can be your time, it can be your energy, it can be your ideas, it can be all kinds. We've got all kinds of like talents, things like that inside of us, right? Which can be shared with the collective and be made into abundance. Abundance also is what we ask for too. Now, I've found personally, rather than asking for stuff, if I ask for experiences, if I focus on the experiences that I want, the stuff comes through for me to have those experiences. That just seems to work better with me. You might like to try that. And when I say ask for it, I'm just asking the universe for the experiences that I want. How does it work for you? Let me know in the comments below. Catalyst. So, something in the mix that gets some energy moving. Or something happens that gets the energy moving. Gives you a poke. That can be a positive thing, it could be a negative thing as well, you know. Dive. You don't find pearls on the seashore. There is an energy here of going out of our comfort zone where abundance is concerned. Perhaps asking for more or going about it a different way. Putting ourselves on the line a little bit more. Take a deeper dive. Catalyst. You might be pushed into that today with that catalyst card coming out. In other words, you know, a bill needs to be paid and then suddenly you're like, okay, I really need to do this. I really need to tap in. Tune into myself. And you see, it's difficult when something's needed, right? If the abundance is needed, it's very difficult to manifest that because there's no joy in that, is there? There's no joy in that. What we need to do is get out in front of it, like all the time, be asking for the experiences that we want. The experiences that we want isn't to pay the bills, really, is it? It's to have plenty for all of that and to have the abundance to do the things that do bring us joy, right? And so if we focus on the abundance, the experiences that we want with the abundance that brings us joy, it tends to flow better, I find. Or focusing on the experiences that will bring the abundance in. So however many clients and doing that work and reaching people or getting a bonus at work, you can focus on those experiences too. So we've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is all about abundance as well. The Nine of Pentacles, it's about you yourself getting abundance, as opposed to kind of the victim's way of wanting abundance, just wanting for it to come out of the blue with a win or something like that. I'm not saying that is always the victim stance, but it often is the victim stance. Like, I can't do it myself, and so I need to have a windfall. If your mind is like that, Nine of Pentacles is different than that. It is like, you can do it. You got this. You can do it. Often it takes a different frame of mind. Page of Pentacles, and here is the frame of mind, right? Page of Pentacles is us dreaming something up, starting something new off. So perhaps today the catalyst might be you realizing that you've fallen off the wagon a little bit with abundance, and you need to start talking with the universe again and go, okay, what do I want here? What kind of experiences do I want in my life? And putting it all together and getting focused on that. So Hanged Man says yes, requires a change in focus. And High Priestess, and you getting tuned in. All about abundance today. All about abundance. So give us more on this Nine of Pentacles, please. This is the you can do it. It can be on the back. It will be on the back of what you will do, right? You sharing your gifts, because life isn't about getting the abundance, right? It's there for us anyway. It's about your growth. So you focus on your experiences, your growth, what it is that you want to do, the abundance comes in. I think focusing on the abundance and asking for that is so tricky. It's so tricky. So Page of Voices and the Wheel of Fortune. Page of Voices is someone else's energy. You're being noticed. And the Wheel of Fortune is luck and it's fate. So today, you could be getting a win, in fact, today. You could be getting some abundance coming through. And that could be the catalyst. Like I said, the catalyst can be negative or positive. Catalyst can be, boot up the backside because, something is going wrong in our lives and we really need to get on it now and stop ignoring it. Or it can be positive, like you're manifesting some abundance and it's on the back of what you've done. You're like, I can do it. That can be a catalyst. Or someone praising you for what you've done, someone noticing you for that. Wheel of Fortune is about luck, but it's never about luck, is it? It's about how we tune in. So if something's going right for you, that's often a really good time to use that momentum and use that good feeling to create even more for yourself. It's not a time to sit back until things go really wrong, because that is a really difficult place to manifest abundance from, right? There's teaching behind that as well. So constantly teaching you about this. And you know what that feels like? Teaching about abundance. It feels like abundance going like this and it doesn't feel good. But eventually we get it. Eventually we get it. What we need to do consistently, self-love has to be behind it as well. Otherwise we won't even want to do it for ourselves, right? So Page of Pentacles, it has us starting something new, thinking on something new, or thinking in a new way to start something off. Page of Pentacles is right at the start. Pages are about communication, and I feel like it's communication with the universe. For you to create something, a pentacle for yourself, those things that you need. Hierophant and the Ten of Inspiration. Ten of Inspiration is about putting the burdens down, not doing too much for it. The Hierophant, being in it for the long term, sustainable abundance for yourself, and not doing too much for it. That is your mission, should you choose to accept it. Get focused on the long term. I mean, we can manifest windfalls and all of that, but that's not really what we want. We want consistency, don't we? Divine timing is behind that. So it's divine timing to focus on this abundant stuff. High Priestess and Hanged Man, it requires you to change the way that you're looking at things and tune in, High Priestess, and use your intuition. And it's not just your intuition, it's about tuning in. There she is again, High Priestess. You really need to tune in, talk to the universe about this. Co-create with the universe, otherwise you're using so much effort to do it yourself, and that is burdensome, the Ten of Inspiration. So, yeah, universe. Okay. Now, with this Hanged Man, there's a change of mind required. Eight of Voices says that you have a belief that's kind of blocking your way. High Priestess, again, and the Muse of Materials is taking charge of your materials, of your money, of all of that. Mastery is a King of Pentacles, mastering your pentacles. So Eight of Voices, there could be a belief about yourself here that you can't do it. And you can. Everybody can. And we deserve it in our own right. It doesn't need to come through somebody else as well. Like, it's always going to come through somebody, but not like hanging on to somebody. Do you know what I mean? Not a specific person it will come through. What's behind this? Feminine energy is about you receiving and retreat and ancient wisdom. Pulling back. So pulling back, this retreat and feminine energy, it's saying, it's connected with this Ten of Inspiration here. We can want to prove worthy of abundance by doing so much. And it's like, well, I did a load before and that didn't even work. I didn't get abundance right. So I need to do even more. I need to do 10 times as much just to get a little bit. It's just like, no, you don't. You need to do less. Retreat your energy. So it could be a really good day to take a step back if this is resonating with you, and just like see where you're at. And have I been asking the universe for what it is that I want? Do I wake up in the morning and ask for the experiences that I want with regards to abundance, with regards to everything in my life? Or am I just on autopilot, letting the randomness of life give me what I don't really want? Am I putting my order in? Am I connecting in, High Priestess? Okay, what about masculine and feminine energies? And you know what? We've got a new moon tomorrow in Leo, because this is a really good time to do it, right? You could have a new moon list. And every new moon, write down the things, those experiences that you want to have. the abundance that you want to have. And then every new moon, go back to it and see if any of them have manifest. A month is a good period of time, you know, that there will be movement forward on it. And you might surprise yourself at how great you are at manifesting. Anyway, we've got the Queen of Cups here, and she's all about the receiving. She's the feminine energy about receiving. We have the Ace of Cups. This is the falling in love, or the start of new feelings, very positive feelings, good feelings. And then we've got the Hierophant, which is the long term. It's commitment. Tell us more about this, please. So the Queen of Cups, it's time to receive. You know why men do so well with abundance? I mean, we're living in a man's world still. But they do so well with abundance because they're programmed about it. They're programmed to expect it, to get their way, for their wishes to be met. Whereas women aren't. We're programmed to serve everyone else and not get our wishes. And so that's a belief, right, about ourselves. And what we believe comes about. And so we have to change that. We have to actually change that to receive. Queen of Cups, the Tower. So something could be falling apart with you, with your receiving. Or it's like the poop hits the fan today and you realize, I'm not receiving very much at all. And we've got to sort it out within ourselves, right? Expectations is a big thing. And like some spiritual texts would have us thinking that expectations are a really bad thing. But if we don't have them, we really mess up. We've got to have high expectations. We know that, right? We need to set the bar high. And joy is behind that too. Wow. Queen of Cups, Tower, and joy. It's almost like the energy is today trying to get you to focus on your joy. What would make you really happy? Instead of like fighting fires or, you know, trying to play catch up and all of that kind of thing. It's just like draw a line in the sand and then start again. What would bring you joy? And start from today, moving forward. Ace of Cups, because this is the falling in love card, or the start of great new feelings. Start of much better feelings. The Knight of Voices. It's very fast moving. The Knight of Voices. So you could be taking fast action. Okay, and this is about the masculine and feminine energies, and what we've got to do to move out of that patriarchal kind of structures. We've got to do it. It's not going to happen to us, right? We have to reprogram ourselves to truly value ourselves and get out of these patterns that we've been in that undermine that power that we've got. So, taking fast action, Queen of Materials, about your success, Three of Voices, to stop the heartbreak. So it needs turning around from heartbreak to Eight of Cups. It's like falling in love with your life, or what kind of a life would you fall in love with? Lots of work for the feminine to do at the moment. And there we were thinking we'd done a load of work, and we have done a load of work. But there's more to do with these shifting energies from the patriarchy to equals. Integration and abundance. Yeah, it's time to step up the abundance, ladies. Feminine energies. For the long term, says the Hierophant, spiritual lessons as well, could be. Five of Materials. Going it alone. That is like an independent kind of an energy, the Hierophant. I was getting that before, that with that Nine of Pentacles, very independent energy that. It's like it's got to come through you because it's about your growth. Five of Materials is going it alone. So each of us have our own connection with Source. So each of us have our connection with abundance. There's something here about perhaps a belief in feminine energies that the masculine should be providing. And this is like the universe saying everyone has their own connection with Source, their own connection with abundance. So don't get it through someone else. You each have it for yourselves. The Six of Emotions is the past energy. Going it alone for the long term. There's a belief here, a contradictory belief, or a belief that's standing in the way. There's like an aversion to independence. Could be that you have felt that you haven't received properly from the masculine, or you've given too much to the masculine. Who did that? It was us. and you're kind of expecting it back from them. And this is saying, no, you're going to get it yourself. 5 of materials. Omens behind that too. This is tricky, isn't it? Because often we're working on more than one thing at once. And if you're like opening your heart to love too, part of that might be you thinking, I really want someone that I can receive from this time, you know. And that can muddy the waters for the abundance then, because then universe is like, oh, you're trying to get it all through them. A man isn't your source, right? Of abundance. Abundance comes direct from the universe. Okay. Nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. We have a tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment. We have a casket, someone going out of your life at the end of a situation. We have an arrow, you're on the right path regarding an aspect of your life. And fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Yeah, and this could be the catalyst as well. A strong emotion about abundance today could be what's setting it off. So, how best to deal with these energies today? You know what, I think with abundance we need to be kind of specific about it, specific about the experiences that we want, and then we need to deal with the beliefs that are standing in our way. And we've been programmed with so many different beliefs, right? About ourselves, about abundance. So how best to deal with these energies today? We've got a judgment card here. It's a calling from the universe here. So this isn't about you messing up abundance, and it's not about you needing to do this. The universe is saying, ascend. And in order to ascend, because judgment is a calling from the universe, in order to ascend, it's like this part of you is lagging behind, is what this is saying. This part of you, the abundance part of you, your connection with source, with regards to abundance, is lagging behind. That needs sorting out. It's a calling to do this. So it's not a punishment. It's saying, bring in your divine abundance here. Bring it up to the same level as everything else that you've got in your life that you have raised the vibration about. Divine abundance is yours. Perhaps finding a new way to talk to the universe about it, talk to your guides about it, talk to your higher self about it, to put your order in, about a feeling way that has you feeling like you're receiving and being supported. It doesn't put the burdens on you as it has been doing in the past. That's what I've got for you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new. Leave me a comment as well. I do love hearing from you. What is this bringing up for you? Is that like hitting a note within you? Does it feel like abundance is kind of behind in you? Is it time to bring that divine abundance in and to figure that out within yourself? I think it is. I think it is for a lot of us as well. There seems to be like a group of feminine, because that masculine feminine energies was all about the feminine today. So it's like, come on, feminines, you need to sort your abundance out now. And it's us doing it. It's not the masculine, it's us doing it. Well, there you go. If you want more from me, visit my website. You can book in for a reading, energy healing, all kinds of things. Check it out. And check out my pick a card reads up there. Have the best day ever, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. One question, one answer. The cards reveal at BeHealing.com.